February 7th, we're coming to you live from the G4 studios right here in Los Angeles.
Today on the show, we will reveal the worst stand-up comedian in the history of mankind. Brace yourself for some unintentional comedy and Around the Net. Plus, today is a big day because we're having Battle of the Ancients 2.
Yeah!
Old people try and hook up with Freak City and jam the rock band. Hilarity will ensue.
Also in Gadget Prawn, we're going to review the Zip It Wireless Messenger 2, a gadget that can seamlessly use 3 instant messaging services. Still won't give any friends to talk to, though. And then we're going to go behind the scenes of Olivia's Complex magazine shoot and see her dress up as Phoebe Cates from Fast Times at Ridgemont High and some other sexy 80s icons. Yeah.
Time to suspend. Thank you very much. Hey.
You. Don't touch.
All right. Time to suspend our own presidential campaign and run down the top 5 web items of the day.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Around the Net.
Coming in at number 5 today, we have Man vs. Girls Gone Wild from College Humor, which has Discovery's Bear Grylls showing us how to survive Mardi Gras.
The annual New Orleans Carnival wrapped up on Tuesday. To the amateur, now Mardi Gras can be a land of beaded, boobed chaos.
Yes, it is.
Lucky for you, College Humor and Bear are here.
It's Mardi Gras, and things are starting to get out of control.
I don't know if you can see them, but those are intoxicated girls. When nature presents you with these, you must use them to your full advantage. This is a perfect opportunity to use beads, very common and immensely helpful as bait. It's just so rare, nature's greatest gift. These girls are beautiful, but they can be a real danger unless you get them to sign a release.
Not 6 years ago, a colleague of mine was sued by 2 such girls.
Starch and fiber.
Are you on the floor? Ew.
That's nasty.
Now, even though, yeah, it's okay to love it. It's okay, right?
Did a good Bear accent.
Yeah, and even though Bear stages a lot of his videos, and that, of course, actually wasn't him, we can still learn a lot from this.
Yes. Like putting topless chicks in your web video will land you the front page of College Humor and our Around the Net.
Yes, well done. So, in summation, please, more topless chicks on the internet is what we're asking.
Yes, please. Coming in at number 4 today, we have an Onion News Network story on the latest developments in the democratic nation of Iraq.
Yes, from the bloated Michael Moore to Charlton Heston, gun control has long been an issue for our country. But over there in the Middle East, they've got problems with, well, suicide deaths. And the Onion News Network lays out an interesting argument for bomber rights.
The Iraqi government is currently debating a new law which would create a mandatory 5-day waiting period for the purchase of all explosive suicide vests.
This law is good. It's a waiting period. It just makes sure if someone is going to blow themselves up, he's had the time to think about the decision.
We don't need new suicide vest laws. What we just need to do is enforce the ones that are already in place.
And look at the restrictions that are already on the suicide vests. You can't have napalm, for example. Nuclear vests you can't have.
I would like to see an outright ban myself. I don't know why we need these.
How are you going to take out people?
Large amounts of people.
Right,
I mean,
absolutely. I mean, there are so many practical uses.
Certainly. Settling legitimate family feuds, unpaid dowries, perhaps.
If you're going to use a suicide vest, you just get yourself to a range and demonstrate you know how to use it.
I love it.
Yeah, it's
I
awesome.
love that. And I don't get the waiting period.
No, there's a 5-day waiting period for shoe bombs now. I mean, what is the world coming to?
Do you know how hard it is to stay mad at a group of people, let alone children or something, for 5 days?
So annoying.
We need instant access. Now, we know the Super Bowl was 4 days ago, but we're still going to give you a Super Bowl story for today's number 3 item.
For the past 6 years, the Rao family in Hawaii has built and staged a mini Super Bowl in their backyard. Now, what began as a simple painted lawn has gotten bigger each year. Now they have a player's tunnel with smoke machine, end zone paint, and scoreboard.
Well, this year they added 600 stadium lights made out of water bottle tops. Takes over 2 months to set this thing up. And it's okay to clap because it's all for the joy of letting little kids run onto the field.
Yeah.
You know, just for the kids.
Wait a second. Is this Around the Net that highlights the good nature of a loving family?
Yeah. You know, every once in a while...
Boo is right.
Every once in a while, our nation's hearts need to be warmed. Gotta warm the heart. And Mitt Romney dropping out of the race only goes so far. So you need a little something else. To go. Mitt Romney joke, guys. He was a Republican candidate, dropped out. Now it's all McCain, so, you know, did it for the good of the party.
I like McCain. For the Republican Party, I'd rather it be McCain than Mitt Creepy. He's so harsh looking. Came up with that in my head. His first name is Mitt. His last name's Romney, then I put Creepy. I said Mitt Creepy.
Mitt Creepy? Oh, that's okay. I didn't even hear it. Yeah. Let's move on.
And number 2 today is an example of road rage caught on tape.
Oh, yeah. See, road rage is a fairly common experience, especially if you happen to be on my commute in the morning. But this video captures that rare and beautiful moment that occurs between two consenting males when bravado and testosterone blend in a volatile combination known as fighting words.
Right. So let's find out who the bigger man is, shall we?
We shall.
Don't talk, bitch. What's going on this, bro? Yes, right, bro. You bad. You can see how bad you go when you go to the hell. You got road rage like that, man? Huh? You got road rage like that, mother bitch, mother. You little ass bitch, mother. That guy caught a whole thing. What the hell are you doing beating on this nice car? Dude, I ain't bad. Shut the up, I saw you. Put your hands behind your back right now. You already keep filming?
Oh, methamphetamine.
That guy in the hoodie got dropped. Therefore, I find the guy in the car to be a better potential provider for my offspring.
Oh, okay, that's
well
valid.
done.
Let's not forget the greatest hero of the video, though. It's the guy with the camera who kept recording because he knew that he could put this on break, make a couple bucks.
Couple dollars.
You get it on our show, make nothing at all, actually. Nothing. Sorry, dude.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Finally, coming in at number 1 today is an incredible opening monologue from a public access show in Texas.
This is unbelievable. The Charlie Show is a homegrown monster of a show modeled after late-night programs like The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. But the so-called jokes lack a few minor components like, you know, setups, punchlines, humor.
So it's just like Leno.
Oh!
When I took her to my apartment, or when she took me to her apartment, I go to use the bathroom and there's a condom machine inside her own bathroom. Inside her own bathroom. And if that wasn't it, my gosh, it ought to be. It was empty. Kids, the condom machine was empty. I couldn't believe it. An empty condom machine in the girl's bathroom. Oh, I have a buddy who just got a gold card. Man, he is a really sad case. He invited a girl out on a date for a shopping spree. He said no. She said no. But it's time to move on through the big show. It's time to move on through the techno. Let's hear some music, boys.
Yes! Just cuts away to Ibiza. They're in the middle of a foam party. Can we call for the techno?
Heck no.
We need to get some techno. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we should at any moment be able to have a light show and a foam party.
See what happens.
All
Try
right.
it.
Well, no.
Techno.
Explosion? No, yeah, that was yesterday. All right. This video was discovered. That's the power of live television. All right? You saw it in action right there.
And then it happens a little bit later.
But it happened.
A little bit later.
The video was discovered and preserved in the YouTube Museum by the user Cringe Video. His homepage is sort of like a one-stop shop for web video discomfort and awkwardness, so make sure you check it out.
I gotta say, few things are funnier than watching people fail so hard in public. It's really what the internet was created for.
Absolutely.
To get your daily viral fix, make sure to head on over to g4tv.com/aroundthenet. There you can also sign up for the Around the Net podcast. It'll sign you up for a subprime mortgage.
Ooh. Right now, it's time for the only news you need to know. Here's Layla Cayley and the feed headlines.
Thanks, guys. Here's what's coming up in the feed. First, Google's got the droids you're looking for and is set to make a big announcement about them. Plus, Knight Rider has a new voice for Kit, and it's not Will Arnett. And scientists make a major breakthrough in hologram technology. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes. But first, back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Layla. Now, today, one of the world's greatest battles will be waged yet again right here on Attack of the Show.
We live in a time of uncertainty, and the outcome of this battle can shape the world for the next millennia.
We are going to answer two timeless questions here today, folks. One, are men Better than women. We know that one already. 2, can old people set up Rock Band on an Xbox 360? These questions will be answered today in the Battle of the Ancients 2!
Today's battle will be a rematch of the last challenge. Our returning challengers are Ancient 1, George.
Yeah! Now, George is 73 years old. His technical expertise includes being able to hook up a computer, and his handicap, however, bad arthritis in both hands.
Oh,
It's tough.
gosh, that must be hard. Next up is Ancient 2, Lee Gale. She is 72 years old. Her technical specialty is the ability to program her VCR and stretch. Her handicap is the sciatica in her lower back.
Looks like she's got it under control. You saw that stretch.
She just did this.
She is
George.
out for blood. Guys, how you doing?
Amazing.
Thanks for coming on to
Thank you so
the
much
show
for
today.
being
Lee Gale,
here.
you look fired up.
Hey, I am. I'm raring to go.
She's ready to go. Now, in the last battle, Lee Gale was triumphant.
Yeah.
George, what happened to you, buddy?
Well, I don't know what happened. Maybe I wasn't as sharp as I should have been, but I've been preparing for a whole year for this.
You've been training?
I've been training.
Supplements,
Yeah, I've been eating fish. I've been eating fish and lots of it. That's brain food.
Straight out of the koi pond. I see him do it. He's all man.
Well, today is a brand new challenge. You must set up the game Rock Band on an Xbox 360.
That's right. The first one to actually hook up the Xbox, connect all of the instruments, and play Rock Band with sound, it's very important, will be declared the winner and awarded the coveted Battle of the Ancients 2 trophy. Which is looking great. We spent
George, Lee Gale, if you both fail to complete the Rock Band setup, the Ancient deemed the furthest ahead will be declared the winner.
All right, Lee Gale, you're the reigning champ. Do you have a strategy for today? Have you studied the schematics of the 360 or the Rock Band box?
I have been studying it for quite a while. I'm going to be arranging it in size of box.
There's only 2 boxes.
Yeah. Oh. Well,
we are in order. Wow, George, those are some fighting words. Fighting
That's
words.
right. See, it goes from the small box to the medium box to the big box to the trophy.
Okay, well,
Right.
Well, George.
I don't.
I
think I'm mixing up box, but that could be part of the strategy to psychological warfare. I don't know.
Did you prepare for the last 2 years for this challenge?
No, by the way, it wasn't 2 years ago. It was about 1 year ago.
Yeah, get smart. Eat some fish, woman.
Okay.
You got to keep that brain on point. It was only a year.
Okay, my bad.
Who you want to pick a winner right now?
A winner?
Who you rooting for?
I'm afraid to pick a winner.
All right, we're going to see it go. George, Lee Gale, best of luck to the both of you. Are you ready?
You guys ready?
Let's do it. Get to it. The battle is on. Go for it.
The Battle of the Ancients 2 is underway. We'll check back later on in the show to see how they're doing. I'm pretty scared of that one.
George just manhandled that 360 box.
Come on, use your nails, Lee Gale. Okay, we're just getting started. Still ahead. I'll take you behind the scenes of my sexy complex magazine shoot. Let's check in with the Battle of the Ancients.
And in Gadgetron, we'll review the Zip-It 2 Wi-Fi instant messaging machine. Find out if it's the next big thing or a big waste of cash. Cardboard is getting manhandled right here. Just stay tuned, everybody.
Are gamers bored or just incredibly jaded? Find out in 60 seconds. Whatever happened to all that excitement and wonder gamers used to feel? E3 and TGS were both kind of a letdown with no big WoW announcements or WoW games. Now, there's only 2 parties we could blame for this. Us, the gamers, or them, the industry. I mean, has the industry become just too scared to take any chances on something new that might impress us? Or have we become too jaded to enjoy what we already have? I say we're both responsible. I mean, you'd rather spend your $50 on a sequel you know will be decent than an unknown game that could be crap. I understand. And the studio feels the same way with the millions they spend on making that game. So we should be a little more understanding and once in a while take a chance on that unknown game. I'm Morgan, and that's been a minute.
All I knew.
All right, we've got a very special addition to the rack today. It's the latest Complex magazine. Have you heard of this magazine by any chance?
I have it right here.
Oh.
Voila, there it is.
Yeah, obviously you're familiar with it.
Yeah, that's me, right there. They asked me back to try my hand at a few iconic roles from cult films from the 80s and 90s. Some say incredible spread is in this
Well,
month's
let's
issue.
just say it. It was bold in the prompter.
Hey everybody, welcome to my Complex cover shoot. It's their big Hollywood comedy issue. This year it's going to be Will Ferrell and Andre 3000 on one side, and then me on the other.
Complex is the most exciting young men's magazine on the market. It's one half lifestyle, the other half is a buyer's guide. If it's cool, it is in Complex.
Because we're doing the comedy pack, we have the sort of themed photo shoot.
I'm recreating famous scenes from famous movies. This is from Weird Science. Do you guys remember Kelly LeBrock comes out of the closet looking all hot? There's smoke behind her. Apparently I'm wearing teeny tiny boy panties. Tia Carrera, who I actually loved from Wayne's World. And so this is for her scene when she's playing in her music video, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. There is a famous scene where Phoebe Cates comes out of a pool in a red bikini and she proceeds to take off the top.
You know how cute I always thought you were.
This is the hottest dream sequence ever. Now it's time to see how I stack up.
It was great. It's very amusing. Up for anything.
Olivia is every guy's perfect woman. Obviously very gorgeous, but can also talk about anything that a guy would be interested in.
One of the funnest, easiest shoots I've done in a long time.
That is the end of my day for my big cover shoot for Complex. The magazine is on newsstands right now. Go pick it up. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'm so excited. I got my cover. Yeah!
Look at you looking all hot.
Yeah.
Naked. What's the deal with the carrots, by the way? I open up the thing because Olivia was kind enough to sign a copy for me and for my brother as well, and I pop it open. I'm like, oh, and the first thing I read is involving carrots and the back
In the
door.
back end. Okay, I was very tired when I did the interview. The interview was very interesting and very...
But that's your go-to when you're sleepy? It's carrots in the rear?
Well, I just made a comment about my anal virginity, and, you know...
And how it's up for sale on eBay?
It is, it is. We don't have any bids yet.
Buy it now, everybody. Get in there.
It does have a buy it now price. I'm not quite sure what that is yet, but I'll let you know.
Well, you look hot. It's an amazing spread.
I'm
A great interview as well.
Because I'm going to start doing a regular page for Complex.
Very
from
cool.
now on.
Congrats on that. All's well and good. Not trying to steal any of your limelight. I'm not, because this is, I mean, you're incredible.
Thank you,
this is your magazine.
I worked very
But you're
hard.
not the only one who's been busy shooting iconic cinema spreads. No, I don't know if you've seen mine at all yet.
You?
I mean, yeah, it's for a little site called Flickr.
What is
That's
that?
the English teacher in the classic Rodney Dangerfield there.
What?
So, back to school?
I don't know. No.
No, of course. Well, how about as everyone's favorite, the heartthrob, You know what I'm talking about there?
Yeah, Brad
For the
Packer.
Breakfast Club? Yeah, I'm looking good there. And I think we need a... that's a closer look there. Yeah. No classic movie montage would be complete without a sexy shot of me. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing.
Pumping the spaceship from Flight of the Navigator. Giving it the what for.
What?
So look, that's just a sample. Again, these are, what they do? They take a bunch of shots, they pick the best, and they put them in the thing. So it's for Flickr. I'll be posting it under my account, and we'll put it up there later.
Oh, okay, good. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for stealing my thunder.
Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay.
Thunder stolen.
Complex Magazine, an actual publication, is available right now in the most superficial parts of the country, like New York and Los Angeles. But do not worry, it is everywhere else on February 12th. Pick it up or go to complex.com to see more pictures of me.
It's hot, by the way. Definitely get it. And now it's time for the day's non-Mun news.
What? There's no non-Mun news.
Here are the headlines.
In tandem here in Hollywood,
The Feed with Layla Kaylee.
Google's Android is coming. It's rumored that next week, British chip designer ARM will unveil a prototype for the search engine's open platform phone. Both companies are keeping mum about the debut at the World Mobile Congress show in Barcelona, and it's expected that the phone will bring everything that's great about Google on the web to these new mobile devices. Traditional phone manufacturers are rightly nervous about Google's ability to cut into their market share. Google is keeping busy these days. They're working behind the scenes with Yahoo to block Microsoft's hostile takeover of the company and bidding on the wireless spectrum vacated by standard def TV signals. In other news, we'll see if Google's Android cuts into sales of Apple's iPhone, which despite not having simple features like cut and paste, has risen to become the #2 smartphone in the US behind RIM's BlackBerry. Jobs' Jesus phone is well ahead of Palm and all Windows mobile devices. Worldwide, the iPhone is in a healthy third place behind RIM and Nokia. However, it's not all good news for the iPhone. there's still a security vulnerability in the phone's Safari browser that could cause the phone to crash if the browser visited a site that hosted malicious code. Arrested Development's Will Arnett just pulled off a better disappearing act than his magician character Job could ever have dreamed of. The actor was cast as the voice of Kit in NBC's new version of Knight Rider. However, the actor's long-standing gig as the voiceover talent of GMC truck commercials means that he had a conflict of interest that prevents him from playing the voice of a Ford Mustang. All is not lost, though, with the debut of Knight Rider just days away. Producers recast Val Kilmer as the new voice of Kit. Good for him. At last count, 108,000 protesters signed an online petition demanding that Wikipedia take down a medieval image of the Prophet Muhammad. According to an Islamic history teacher at the University of Notre Dame, Islamic teaching has traditionally discouraged representation of humans, particularly Muhammad. Wikipedia has responded by saying that since they are an encyclopedia with the goal of representing all topics from a neutral point of view, they will not censor themselves for the benefit of any particular group. I'm not even saying nothing. And finally, researchers at the University of Arizona have developed the world's first rewritable holographic display. The holograms are laser-etched plastic sandwiched between layers of glass, then 9 kilovolts of electricity are pumped through it to create a true all-red 3D display. The holograms, only 4 inches in size, have write times of 3 minutes and a shelf life of a few hours. And even though we're still light years away from a holodeck, it still represents a major breakthrough in the field. Well, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Get all the news you need to know anytime, anywhere on your mobile phone. More info available at g4tv.com/mobile. I'm Layla Cayley, and you've just been fed.
2 senior citizens, 2 game consoles, but 1 singular goal: to correctly hook up and play Rock Band. Before the end of this show, it's the Battle of the Ancients 2.
All right, let's check in with our ancients. All right, George, how you doing?
All right.
You holding up okay?
Is it more complicated than you thought it would be?
Yeah, it's a lot of complicated.
Are you working up a thirst? Can I offer you a tasty beverage? Some Ensure?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
It's got essential calcium, vitamin D.
I heard you stop here because you couldn't take it on
Oh, wait, no, look, it's up to you. You don't have to drink the delicious beverage, George. I mean, this is
that's true. Lee Gale, would you like a delicious beverage of Ensure?
Oh, no, I can't stop.
See, George!
George, should I take that from
George
you?
is so confident. He can take his tasty Ensure break. Look at him.
George, do you take Ensure on a daily basis?
Take Ensure?
Ensure.
Once in a while. Yeah.
Oh, it's
when I
good
feel
for the
beach
bone.
board, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good for the strong.
Hey, you're pretty good looking.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what drinking too much Ensure will do to you.
Thank you.
Looking more attractive, more bottles into it.
Well, let me get this back, because I need you to get back into this.
Yeah, come on, George, get in there.
Now they said it was pretty. I want him to win. We'll check back later on in the show to declare a winner. Drink some.
Good. Tonight, you can catch G4's new nightly block of totally foreign shows, duty-free TV, featuring imported shows like Super Big Product Fun Show.
That's right. Super Big Product Fun Show takes a bizarre look at infomercials with demos designed to humiliate its human lab rats. Duty-free TV airs weeknights at 8:30 only on G4. Check out g4tv.com/duty-free for info and updates. Still ahead, we check out spy shots of the brand new Audi.
Still don't know how I feel about that graphic.
Yeah?
I just don't know.
So you took a peek over there. Not looking too good.
No spoilers, but
We should make it help, but we should set a phone a friend. They could phone a Kevin.
There should be like a 5-second like Geek Squad rush-in where you could just maybe just brush things up.
Do what they can
Not
do.
gonna happen.
We'll see what happens. But it's time to see what's on your mind.
That's right. Fire codes prevent us from having a real audience here every day. So we settle for our rowdy staff, which they blaze, and we settle for you in our virtual audience. All right, first up, we're going to talk about ads on video websites. Now, on Wednesday, Microsoft unveiled a new ad technology that can actually detect the internet usage habits of its user so that it could post a more appropriate ad into a video. And so let's go to Daniel on this one. Dan, tell me, are ads going to stop you from watching videos online or from browsing the YouTubes?
I can't really say that it would. I mean, it would definitely have to depend on what kind of ads they'd be slipping in. I know I'm not too keen on the idea of sitting down watching a video with my girl and her asking me why my computer wants to know if I want to purchase Thigh High Stockings and Schoolgirl outfits.
Exactly.
Like
Tentacles and herbal Viagra, great.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know how that got on there. What are you going to say? So
Daniel, does it bother you that an ad service might be scanning your computer?
I'm not too worried. I mean, it's not. If it's just a program that's going to just help generate ad revenue for more appropriate ads, I'm not too concerned about it. But like I said, it would definitely have to depend on what ad services they're going to be using this program for and what kind of ads are going to be showing up.
Right.
But ads in general, I'm not too big a fan of.
Yeah, it might be time to clean out your My Pictures and Videos folder, Daniel. Just a hint.
Thanks a lot. Now, yesterday, Sprint unveiled their unlimited phone plan that comes with unlimited calls, text messages, internet use, and email for $120. Now, is that too much money for some mobile users who might not utilize the features of the plan, like internet or email? Who should we ask now?
Let's ask good old Agent.
Hey,
What's up, Anthony?
Hey, what's up, guys?
How you doing, man?
I'm all right. Olivia just said it herself. I don't think this is one of those things where they should force a person to pay a fixed plan.
Yeah.
For a whole lot of stuff they're not going to use.
That's true.
But now, I mean, how much do you spend a month on your cell phone there, Anthony?
About $70.
$70? Okay, and do you have like an all-you-can-eat data plan? Do you send a lot of text messages as well?
No, I don't. But again, I don't really need all of that. I don't need too much text messaging going on. I don't use the internet at all.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it just doesn't seem viable right now. Again, it seems like they're testing it out themselves because it's only in a few markets yet.
Yeah.
But it is nice for those who do text a lot and use a lot of phone calls and email and internet. $120, I think, is actually a pretty good plan.
It's not bad. But now, you know, Anthony, you said you've done some research. Obviously, you know that they're only testing it in certain areas. Do you think with this plan, could that change the way that other carriers offer their service? Do you think we might see like AT&T or Verizon go all-you-can-eat wireless?
Well, that goes with anything that's popular. I mean, if it catches on, other companies are definitely going to pick it up. And it's only a matter of time before, like, everyone's doing it.
You're so smart, Anthony.
He's really,
smart.
he's plugged in.
You are plugged in. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks, buddy. All right, finally, the summer blockbusters are on their way, but you can already read the endings for some films on the internet. I mean, Cloverfield suffered from some spoiler leakage, and it seems like The Dark Knight and Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull, they both have new details revealed every single week. Let's go to Adam on this one. Adam, are you the type of guy who likes to know what happens in a movie before you see it? Do you go online? Do you read forums? Do you try to spoil it for yourself?
I do like to find the information. I mean, it's really easy just to find it on the sites, but if I want to see the movie, I'm going to see it anyway, so it doesn't change my mind, doesn't matter.
Does the info make you more excited, though? Or has it ever ruined a movie for you in the past?
Oh, it actually makes me more excited, like, just to see what's going to be in it ahead of time.
Now, some people are saying if you wait for it, it makes it a better movie. But you're saying that you want to see all those spoilers. You want to know that the monster at the end of the movie in Cloverfield is just some big monster. You want to know that going into it. So you want to know that.
It ruins the surprise, but it still makes the movie a movie.
That's a valid point. Yeah, well, that's why their spoilers are out there, because obviously people want them.
Yeah.
We want to thank our virtual guests for chatting with us today. And if you guys want to be a part of our next virtual audience, head on over to g4tv.com/AOTS. Let us know what's on your mind.
That's right. Now, anyone can say that they're into cars, but...
You know, you got to admit, it's refreshing to see spy cam footage on the net that's not of, like, you know, Britney's vagina or something. Like, it's just to mix it up.
Yeah.
It's good to see.
It is good to see.
Now it's time to check back in with our challengers in the Battle of the Ancients 2.
Yeah, okay, now you guys have less than 30 minutes remaining to hook up and play Rock Band. How do you think you're doing, Lee?
Well, I got a couple of extra chords. I think there was a mistake at the factory. They put in a few extra
common
chords.
problem. It always happens with Rock Band. It's been one of the
Yeah.
biggest gripes that they give you too much extra stuff in the box.
Yeah.
So
never know.
Could
now, do you think all of your chords are hooked in properly?
I'll let you know in 30 minutes.
Listen to that confidence coming out of Miguel. We got it. I will say, Miguel, your setup's looking very good. George, you were a little confused a couple seconds ago. What seems to be the problem? I saw you had the game disc.
No, I lost the part. Yeah, the part with the,
Well, Gail has plenty.
Yeah, Gail's got extra. You need some of hers.
Oh, where is it? I mean, I had it right here.
Are you reading
Here it is.
Are you reading the
Here
manual?
it is. No, I'm not reading the manual.
Oh, yes, he needed the
Guys don't need
controller.
manuals.
He needed the controller
They
to
don't
hook it up.
pull over and they don't need manuals, but they do need controllers to get the Rock Band.
All right,
So
well,
there
we
you
will check back later on in the show to declare a winner. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Engadgetron will tell you all about Zip It 2. You'll be sending text over Wi-Fi. And we'll pick a winner with a dust settle from our Battle of the Ancients.
Attack of the Show, one of iTunes' best podcasts of 2007.
Introducing X-Play, next only on G4.
Get ready.
All right, all show long, two ancients, George and Lee Gale, have been waging battle in one of the greatest competitions of our time. Their mission, to correctly hook up and play Rock Band. And now, the time has come to crown our champion. It's Battle of the Ancients 2.
You've got exactly 15 seconds left to finish.
15 seconds on the clock.
But Lee looks ready.
Do you want to give it a final once-over?
Okay, go ahead, George. Is that the right side up?
Olivia, do not,
Okay, I'm just asking.
It's a valid question, yes. That is a valid question.
Do you think it is?
George is punching the power button. We have
15 seconds. Is it done?
No. The
12,
timer's
11,
off. I think we're pretty close. Let's just count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. That is it. That is it. Wow.
Miguel, looks here, so we're going to let, should we have George see what you got going?
I think I'm going to have to give it a once-over here. George did insert the game disc upside down, as Olivia noted. So the game will not be booting, unfortunately, on this timeout. Earlier, I checked the cabling work back there. We had some audio plugged into components, some mix-matched. It's hard because there's a red for the component and red for the audio. But so Lee Gale, not only do we have game, not only does she have guitar in hand, but hold on, let's see, do we have volume?
Lee Gale, can you sing a song?
Do we have volume? Let's
Happy birthday.
Oh, in the microphone.
That's something that we don't.
Happy
No,
birthday.
that's going to cost us money. We can't sing that. We need something. We have audio. We have audio, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see. Would yours have worked?
So we are running through. Looks like we're running through.
That's amazing.
VGA with audio. Lee Gale's our winner.
Lee Gale.
Clearly the winner here, and that's why we're proud to present you with the coveted Battle of the Ancients trophy. Lee Gale, you worked hard for this.
I'd like to say I did flip the disc around for George. It's still not working, so unfortunately, George, you were way off the mark.
Yeah, that's an epic fail, George. That's okay.
I'm not really
it's all right.
surprised.
But you're
Oh, Lee Gale's still talking
I'm
trash.
not really surprised.
Oh!
What can I say?
Oh, well, you're welcome here anytime, Lee. We like that kind of attitude. We love it here. I'm sorry, still a cute guy. Congratulations again to both of our competitors, George and Lee. This concludes Battle of the Ancients 2.
All right, coming up tomorrow in Gadget Prawn, we're going to review the Neo Node N2 cell phone. This thing's only 3 inches tall, but it packs a big punch. Plus, on the Loop Weekend Review, we're going to investigate the Microsoft bid for Yahoo and, of course, Google's response.
That's a lot of billions.
Yeah, a lot of billions. And then we're going to talk about the absence of actor Robert Englund in the new Nightmare on Elm Street remake, which is, come on, guys.
Yeah.
You got to give it
up.
Yeah,
Boo is right. Put him in it. Then next week on TV Tuesday, Chris Gore shares his personal picks for Valentine's Day movies that we can all celebrate. Make sure to check out his choices. You guys go to g4tv.com/AOTS for all things you saw today and more.
All right, stay right here because on the next X-Play, Adam and Morgan are going to preview Dragon Quest Swords for the Wii, and they'll give us their review of Savage 2 on the old PC.
That's right.
So stick around, it's right up. We're going to rock with Lee Gale now.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Very well done.
Big day.